After my brother don't give me money to buy clothes, buy hair, then I come leave after 1 week. I reject them to Fiakwa.
Even if Mercy is a 2019 winner this game, White Money is a recent winner. Isn't that somehow sketchy, big brother?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is CheeksJS. If you haven't already subscribed, just click the little red button bottom right. I'll give you updates on the whole BB All Stars from day one to the last, so you don't really want to miss. Please don't forget to thumbs up. By the way, if you can't already tell, it is diary sessions, and Princess was the first to go. Maybe because it was her birthday, I don't know, but I guess today is her special day, and Big Brother asked Princess how she feels about coming back, and for her, it's actually mixed feelings. She feels good, but on the other hand, she also thinks about how it was for her in the earlier season. She says not good memory because I think she was in a pair, and because of her partner, they both left together. So for her, she doesn't like it. She said when she thinks about it, it makes her sad. However, Big Brother told her that this is another opportunity for her to kind of rewrite her story. She spoke about what she feels about the new housemates. Obviously, she's like, the collection of people, stars are shining, that everyone is like giving what she doesn't expect them to give. But anyways, that she's trying to decipher what exactly is going on, and some people are giving her fake smile. She talked about asking somebody for food, and she said there was none for her. So she's like, she can see behind all this nicety. I'm like, Princess, what is that? Anyways, so Big Brother asked her that who are the people that she feels shouldn't have been in the house, and for her, she just thought the people who were winners back then should not be given the opportunity. She said she nominated Venita because she doesn't like her relationship with Messi. She wanted to neutralize that alliance, and she also feels like they're two people from one family, basically Neo and Venita, so one person has to go. So that was it with Princess's diary session. The next person, however, was Neo. Neo was asked as well what was his own surprise element in the nomination, in the whole collection, the lineup of the All Stars. And Neo was like, of course he was surprised to see his cousin Venita. Like, it has never happened before that you put two family members in one show, so for him it was like a great surprise. Big Brother asked him what he thinks about people being able to like form alliances and talk about nomination, and he's like, oh man, the whole game spirit is now heightened. Like, people now know that this is a game and you have to strategize. So he just thinks that, well, this is kind of like a wake-up call for most of them. And then when he said he nominated White Money, he didn't really have any concrete reason, but for him, he just thinks, guy, give us space, you are the most recent winner, so that's why he nominated White Money. I think that was it pretty much with Neo's diary session. The next person was Angel. Big Brother even welcomed her by saying that is this hot girl feeling cold in Big Brother's house. Like, she was very happy. She was like, she has missed Big Brother. Big Brother is her husband. Big Brother was like, Angel, when did we get married? She was like, oh, I already married you since last season, but I just need you to say yes. So Big Brother also asked her about her previous experience, and she's like, please, that time she was so young, that she was 21, that she was actually learning about herself, that there are a lot of things that happened during that time, that when she watches it now, she sees how sad she was and how immature she must have been at the time, but that now those were the things that defined her, that nothing prepared her for the life outside, that she was overwhelmed, that there were a lot of things, both good and bad, but overall she's taking it all in. Big Brother asked her about her alliances. She believes that she has formed some, and she'll see how that goes. And she was like, she prefers to nominate guys instead of nominating girls because she just feels that guys have an unfair advantage, and we're living in a world of patriarchy. Big Brother reminded her that in Big Brother's house there's no such thing. She said yes, she agrees, but people outside would definitely choose guys over them. So that she had two people to nominate, and she decided to go with CeCe because she'd rather nominate the guy than nominate the girl. Guys, don't forget that Angel was the top of the alliance among their coven that they've created, and Angel didn't go with what they had planned. Well, she went with CeCe, but I don't know how she wanted to nominate Princess. I thought Princess was a part of the alliance, but this game is going to be super interesting. And that was it pretty much. They asked her about Adekunle, the head of house, and she's like, she really respects him, the way he calmed down the altercation that could have happened between him and Mercy. That was it pretty much. The next person was Kid obviously entertained Big Brother with his dancing, asked Big Brother if Big Brother has missed him. Big Brother asked him who he nominated and why he had nominated Ilebaye, because he thinks she's the weakest link basically, and she's like, let's get rid of these ones and then see who is left for us to kind of play the real game with. But she just thinks that she's a hanging fruit. He thinks that she's a hanging fruit and just the easier catch and the easier one to just get rid of. So that's what he said. He also referenced Kid Rika, his former sheep. He says that was part of his experience during the lockdown season, and it feels like a lot of people watched last season, and for him he has really special memories, and he had a good time. And yeah, he's just trying to see. He said he's formed his own alliance. He's not sure if he can trust them, but he has done that, and he just thinks that obviously that will help him, because he's always in good terms with everyone anyway. So he's going to see how that goes.
This one is a game and you have to be sharp. So it's all about who's going to create clicks. Look, I won't vote for you, you don't vote for me. Let's protect each other.
The next housemate was EK. Guys, can we take a moment to appreciate how EK has bloomed? Like, guys, he was speaking pidgin English. He was no longer like this American, but obviously his American accent is so strong and will never go away. But it was nice to see him like trying to speak pidgin English, like tell Big Brother I'm now a Naija boy, that Lagos has changed me. So he's like, yeah, he's on the show and he wants people to see that there's a new him, and about the alliances, that yes, he doesn't really trust anybody. His only alliance is with money, but of course he can also use things to his advantage, knowing that he too is kind of cool with everyone else, and he'll just see where that takes him. And Big Brother asks him who he thinks is going home. He's like, man, he doesn't know. He just prays that it's not him, and he hopes that it is not him at all. So but I kind of like how Ike's vibe is. He has told Big Brother that he wants to bring the drama, and that he knows that he's peppered them season, that they are quite a lot, and so they have a good number. I think they're like 5 in this season. So he is trying to obviously leverage on that. He also said that he voted for Summer. No hard feelings, but that Summer is this guy. He actually likes Summer, but he rather vote for Summer. And he's like he hopes they don't lose the wager, because if they lose the wager, he's going to start eating people's food. So yeah, he thinks that relationships are a distraction in the house, and then he really likes Adekunle as the head of house. But Ike is like pretty easy. He's having fun, having a good time, and I personally really love this new improved Ike. He's so down to earth. He's just having fun actually, and Big Brother reminded him that he must have fun and stop being drowned, because he's over calculating everything and overthinking and wondering how the game will play out. And Big Brother kind of reminded him that he's there for himself, he's there to have fun, and he should just live in the moment.
Give people out there a reason to want me to stay in. So now what's I think right now, I just want to figure out what to even do that will create the drama that I'm looking for.
The next person was Tolani Badge. Tolani Badge is happy that she can see some people that she said they've grown to be family, like Neo and I think Kid. So that she's quite happy that those two people are in the house, and she's very close to them, and they make her really comfortable. She said that she likes the vibe overall. She's just there to have fun. She talked about having gone ahead to now do great things for herself. She's a DJ, she has a clothing line, and then she also spoke about how in the previous season she had anxiety the better part of the time, and that for her now she's bloomed, she's happy, and she thinks that she'll do a lot better in this season. And basically she's just vibing and having fun. That's what she's doing at the moment. And she's like, who the person that she voted for was Venita, but as soon as she voted, she regretted it, that she almost feels like they just told her what to do and she did it, that Venita is not one that she should have nominated, that she actually does like her, and that going forward she'll not let anybody get in her head. She'll nominate who she wants to nominate. Big Brother asked her who she would have loved to nominate ideally, and she said Ilebaye, because they do not have any relationship. So that was it with Tolani Badge. The next housemate was Doing, who actually thinks that she and Tolani Badge, that they are alike. Big Brother asked her also what she thinks about this season, and she's like, yeah, she likes them that her season she didn't have as much fun because they were not nice, but like the people in the house now, they're nicer. Big Brother asked her what she thinks about people being able to talk about nomination. She said she thinks the alliance is going to be chaotic eventually, but that she's still studying people and she's just trying to see through the fake. Big Brother asked her who she nominated. She said Venita because Venita does too much, and that she just like sees right through her, and that they're not really friends, and Benita goes overboard. So that is why she actually nominated Venita. Big Brother asked her who's going home this weekend. She said she doesn't know, and Big Brother asked her what she thinks about their wager presentation, and she's like, all the weight is on Alex because people are not really doing anything. They're leaving all the work to Alex. She also spoke about the head of house having very good traits. She said she likes him. He speaks to the housemates with respect and is actually a good leader, and she admires the way he's been carrying on, that he needs to put his foot down, but even at that, he's doing a good job.
Issues that should aggravate him is very calm. I think that's a very important trait to have.
The next housemate was none other than the general himself, Pere. Pere says he feels honored and elated to be chosen as a Big Brother All-Star. And the highlight of his last season was being the HOH and coming in as the wild card, that he actually had to start the game before the game began because he definitely needed not to have been discovered as the wild card, and that is what kept him in the game. He says that from his experience, he had learned perseverance, patience, and he has also learned to be more accommodating. Big Brother asked him who surprised him in the house, and it was like he was surprised by Pere. He was also pleasantly surprised by Alex, that I wasn't expecting to see them there. And Big Brother asked him what he feels about the alliances, and he said for him a greater card play is for him to be able to nominate anyone and not form any alliances, that he feels like that is the real game, like not being in any of all these conniving cliques and just playing your own game as an individual. That's risky if you ask me, but let's see how it goes. So Big Brother asked Pere who he nominated, and it was like Princess, because regardless of the fact that he's met a lot of new people, that there was no click factor with Princess, and besides that, he sees her sitting on her own a lot of times and she's just bland. So that for him, in the last couple of days, having studied her behavior or how she's moved, Princess will always be an option for him, and effortlessly so. And Big Brother also addressed the issue of Mercy. Actually, he brought it up. It was the whole altercation between Mercy and Adekunle. If you don't know what happened there, Adekunle was obviously his head of house. Mercy thought it was time for them to rehearse late at night, and Adekunle is like, people are tired. So Pere is like, about Adekunle, he has his reservations. He's okay, but he has his reservations. So Big Brother said, what is your reservation? And he's like, oh, they're messy. Mercy called him to come and do the task, and he was like, no, they are tired. Then later on, he now decides to come, and then he was talking about what Mercy had said and blah blah. And Big Brother, like, he's head of house, he's Mercy, his deputy. I was so proud of Big Brother. He now said, no, Messi is not the deputy, but Messi is a housemate who also wants them to win the wager, and blah, blah, blah. Big Brother Sha told him to pack well, more or less. Like, Big Brother asked him a lot of questions. Like, at the end of the day, doesn't he have a right to choose, okay, I want to do it now, and then change his mind? And Pere was like, no, but he should have called Messi aside first before now coming back down. That he just felt like the way Adekunle move was somehow, and Big Brother is like, if you say so, Pere. But at the end of the day, I like that Big Brother actually tackled him and gave him a different perspective, because when I saw that happened as well, I'm like, Messi, what's your business? Let him do what he wants to do. It's his reign. Messi even went as far as saying that they will lose this wager. It's okay, they lose wagers all the time, but like, who are you to come and start bossing him around just because you want to do it now? It must be done now. So anyways, Pere was an advocate for Mercy. I think that goes to show where his allegiance or alliance is leaning towards. But anyways, other than that, that was his session, pretty much. So for him, he wants to be a solo player in the game and obviously pick people's minds. He's quite manipulative. So let's see how far the game takes Pere this time.
Oh, he's allowed to change his mind, Big Brother. However, what I felt he should have done would have been to pull Mercy aside.
So why do you think?
The head of house owed her that explanation.
She's a housemate.
That's how I feel.
The next housemate is Uriel, guys. Uriel is officially the most entertaining housemate in the diary room. Like, I was bawling from laughter. Everything about her was hilarious. Like Big Brother, everything Big Brother asked her, she was so animated, so happy, such a vibe, such a talkative. Just name it, is Uriel. She tried in so many words to just explain how she's super excited. She loves her new body. She's proud of herself. She's lost a lot of weight. That when she looks back to her season, she thinks she looks a mess. Big Brother was like, no, you look perfect. She was like, no, Big Brother, I think I looked a mess. I couldn't even wear shorts. But look at me now. I'm actually wearing shorts, Big Brother. I'm actually wearing shorts. I am so good. People like my food. Like, everything about her was just so dramatic. She talked about her relationship. She said she doesn't know, for some weird reason she's been unable to connect with Mercy, that, and she doesn't know why. She's tried. She said even this morning she offered her breakfast, but that she just feels like there's some sort of barrier. So that's the what she's seeing there. Other than that, she says she's trying to be cool with the rest of the housemates. She says about the cliquing. Big Brother is like, what do you think about being in a clique? And she's like, she's so scared of that because she's never been one to follow cliques, that she never fits in. So for her, it's a struggle. She even told Big Brother that she had cried earlier because, you know, nominations, everything was giving her anxiety. But hey, she's trying to be mentally strong because this is her opportunity to be in the house, and she's not about to mess with it. That she's so happy and excited. She said she nominated Doyin because Doyin tried to trick her. Doyin came to come and tell her that your name came up in our circles, but if you promise not to nominate me, then I will nominate you. And she's like, what type of person comes to come and tell me the secret of her clique? And that is the main reason why she nominated Doyin. She threw into the gist that she likes how Neo dresses, or that Neo is fresh, and that she feels like the HOH is doing a good job, that he's fair, he's very patient, and she loves his energy. At the end of her diary session, she told Big Brother that she has a crush on somebody, but she's unable to tell Big Brother that the person is younger than her. She's been casting and binding, but this morning she found herself asking the person, do you want breakfast? Like, gosh, that she doesn't know what's happening to her, that her brother will kill her after giving her money to come to the house. Look at what she's doing. Like, her diary session was too funny. She was going through Igbo, switching from Igbo to English. She was so dramatic, guys. I was seriously entertained by Uriel's diary session. I like this new Uriel. I love her vibe. She's so energetic, and I am so excited to see what she brings to the table.
Are you kidding me? I will not vote I will still vote for you. And I did it. Me and the ninjas will be doing karate. We'll be doing ninja fighting. I know they go.
Next, it was CeCe. CeCe talked a lot about her previous participation in the game. She said it actually makes her, anxious whenever she remembers that experience, and that it was really tough for her when she got out of the house. That yes, there was some love, but there was also like very difficult times from when she was in the house. So she doesn't really like to remember it. This one that Big Brother is now telling her to reflect, but that after she has thought about it, that she realized between yesterday and today, that she's thought about it, that she actually enjoys being a housemate. So she's just decided to kind of loosen up and just basically enjoy the experience, and she's focused on making friends right now, so that she doesn't get in anybody's bad books, and just so that she can kind of enjoy the show. She believes it's another opportunity, but obviously because of her previous experience, she's a bit anxious about the way to go. And Big Brother told her that everything that has happened, it's in the past, right? She said, yeah, Big Brother said, CeCe, embrace the person that you are now and forgive the person that you were, which I think was like very profound. Like, you have moved on from that person. We can all see the maturity. We can see that she's a different person now. So Big Brother's advice was actually really good for her, and I'm actually excited to see the new CeCe and see what she actually brings into the house. She sounds like fun, but let's see how the whole thing plays out. So this is it for diary sessions for the first set. I guess they're splitting them into two, and they'll continue the rest tomorrow. I really do pray that I catch it so that I can update you guys. But yeah, that's it for today. What do you guys think? Who are your faves? Please don't forget to subscribe. Help me to help you. Little red button, bottom right. Also comment. I like to know what you think, just so that I know what you want and what's in your head and how to kind of, update you guys. That's it pretty much for today. Nothing interesting happening. The housemates are just vibing and having fun. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I really do need it. Thank you and have a lovely evening.
Yeah, I went through a lot mentally. It wasn't a smooth journey. Every time I think about it, I'm just, I get a little bit sad.